Um, so I'm a little cheap. Um, I'm so I'm so cheap that I actually ordered a pet Uber instead of a regular one. And when the guy got there, he was like, "You don't even have a pet with you." And I was like, "It's okay. I got that dog in me." Woo, you know? I love you, Stevie. You are my idol. So probably not. What did I say, dude? Let me know. So people tell me all the time that I look like Ricky Berwick. If you don't know who that is, Ricky Berwick is a social media influencer who has a disability, and he kind of looks like a snail if like snail like mated with human. By the way, Ricky. Anyway, so we're gonna just talk about this real quick. Yeah, people tell me all the time that I look like Ricky Berwick, and basically what that means is I have to start beef with Ricky Berwick now. So Ricky, I know you're not watching this, but I'm gonna cut this from when I get it off of the live stream, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna tag you. We're gonna have beef, all right? Anybody recently been watching the news with the whole P Diddy situation? So like it's kind of older news now, but he recently got charged with two different things. One of those things was racketeering, and like I didn't know tennis was illegal. Oh, also in P Diddy news, he actually just bought stake in a hockey team, the Oilers. Haha! Get it? It's jokes. Hell yeah! Thank God. Yeah, I keep doing this, and it's fine. I'm already almost done here. Um, so anybody here like dancing? Oh, Bubble. I've seen you dance. I love when you dance. Bubble dances like he has Tourette's. But it's okay. I can't dance. You know how Shakira's hips don't lie? My hips don't work. But hey, any ladies watching, they do for other reasons, if you know what I'm saying. No, they really don't. They don't work like that either. Anyway, um, speaking of me having sex, if I were to have sex with a woman, does that mean she gets her cheeks handy clapped? I that's yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, so we were having a conversation earlier in the night about dick pics, and personally, here's how I feel. I don't like my dick. I'd compare my dick to a doorstop. Not for what you think. It just makes that noise, that boing, when you touch it. Might be why I'm single. No, I'm actually single though because it's kind of hard to bring women home. I have my dad's urn in my room, so every time I bring a woman home, I have to turn the urn so it looks like he's not watching us do the dirty. You know, that's a little rough. But I've been single for so long that like street signs, like the little road narrow ahead sign looks a little thick to me now. Or like women bathroom signs. She's pretty thick. That yeah. Let's see, let's see. People compare me all the time to a school shooter. And if anything, I feel like I'm more like a school shooting victim, but it's all right. Anybody on dating apps? Okay, yeah, it sucks, right? I matched with this girl on Tinder, and she was from Alabama. But what she failed to tell me was that she moved up here with her husband, right? So we were doing some things, right? And she was like, "You really gotta go. Like, my husband's home." I said, "Bro, I don't care about your husband." Ah, no. No, but I've been single for a long ass time, and it might actually be because I'm allergic to pineapple. Being allergic to pineapple is a little weird, but it just means I'm never gonna have good tasting pussy. You know, it. Yeah, because it's gonna hit at least once every 6 times. You know what else hits? My dad when I was a kid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My dad was a very, very fantastic man. Oh no, I'm oh that's because ah oh, I'm not sharing this live stream. I apologize, Rich. I'm not sharing this. My mom will watch this and be like, no. So let's see. So being on Tinder, as I had said, I decided to look through my like resume for things to put on my Tinder bio, and I forgot that I was once like working at a phlebotomy office, and I wanted to shorten it 'cause you only get so many characters in like one of those bios. So instead of putting phleb, I accidentally put bottom by accident. Got the wrong kind of people entering my DMs. It was kind of weird. That's not wrong. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through old notes of ones I haven't really done in a long time. Although some of these I have. So people ask me all the time why I am afraid to get my license. And I'm not really afraid to get my license. I'm just afraid that if I get into a car accident, people aren't gonna believe that my like body was, the way it was beforehand. So that's fun. One of these days, I'm gonna get my license. But till then, I need to ride home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving until the end of the night, so I'm probably gonna walk. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. It's okay. So yeah, my dad's dead. That's cool. Anybody else? Oh, you wish your you wish yours was. Is that, did I just say English? I felt like that was wrong. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. No. Huh? Crowd work is so complicated, and I'm just trying my best. Bubble, shut the fuck up. You look like you're an undercover cop trying to meet with teenagers. Relax. I'm not great at it. All right. Just said I'm not great at crowd work? The fuck? Fair. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What did I ever do to you? Fucking what? So I realized I can never date tall women. That kind of sucks. I can't date tall women because I constantly look like they're my caregiver. I don't always wear the placard, all right, guys? This is a new edition. By the way, this placard is for sale, $25 a day, if you would like to purchase. No, I'm so serious. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of parking in Scranton, if you get this placard for $25 a day, you also get a crisp high five. Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, back to being single. It's really fun. But it's weird because still people ask me for relationship advice, and I don't understand why. Most recently, one of my friends was like, "Hey, like, I need advice. Like, my boyfriend and I are just not working out." And I was like, "Hey, when life gives you a slap, date a handicap. Am I right?" If it was true, I'd be fucking in a relationship. You might look like you're ableist. So, all right. So, John Bubble has a special August 29th, and he just said so. No, John. I love you, man. John kind of looks like me if I was a little more autistic. Nothing is wrong with autism, guys. This is all jokes. Who else can I insult? No. Uh, I didn't really have one for her, although I just found out a funny, interesting fact about Trisha. A fun, interesting fact about Trisha is that when her GPS gives her directions, she says thank you. And do with that what you will. Oh, but oh my god, I forgot. Okay, wait. This is another one. This is not even. I'm not gonna talk shit anymore. I just realized I have another joke I forgot to debut. Um, I'm Italian. What the fuck you mean? Anyway, um, so I was playing. That's racist. I I feel like that might be racist. So I was playing Fuck Mary Kill with some friends, and the people were Scooby Doo, adult Donnie Thornberry. I understand what I said. It's the joke. Let it go. Adult Donnie Thornberry, and I forget who the other one was, but it's not important. But what I realized was, it's cool, guys. It's cool. I'm not on stage or anything. Fuck. I hate you all. Not you. I like you. You're cool. And Stevie's my friend. Anyway, at this point, I'm just gonna no, I'm not gonna say it. No. No. Basically, I was given a choice between Donnie Thornberry, who did I say? Scooby Doo, and then somebody else. Obviously, I chose to fuck Donnie Thornberry because with that whole he's got to give good head. Am I wrong? Who? Did he? Oh yeah, he did. He did. Also, that's why I said adult Donnie Thornberry, but then Trisha was like, "That's not what you said." Fucking yeah. All right. See if you're invited to the cookout. No. One more thing to say, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Sure is. Sure is. I don't know what we bring, but all right. So, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna end it with this one because I always end it with this one. I want you guys to all remember, I was the sperm that won. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody. Give it up for everybody else coming up here. Give Rich your money. Um, give Rich a forehead kiss. You know, I would totally give Rich a forehead kiss if he would let me. Love you guys. Have a good night.
Give it up for Billy Crace, everybody. Nobody else has to kiss me on the head, by the way. It's not a requirement of the open mic or anything like that, but, you know. And we have Trisha Marie up next.
All right, thank you. So this is some new stuff I'm working out, so I'm gonna gonna hold my shit. Newly religious people really weird me out. See, I don't mind religion, but when it becomes your whole personality, that's when I have a problem. Like, you found God. I didn't know he was lost. Pretty sure if he was, though, he created the world, so he doesn't need to study a map. Honestly, though, it gives the same energy as people who gush about their partners on Facebook after only dating a few weeks. Like, oh, really, Jessica? You've known Todd for what, 10 days? And suddenly he's your reason for living? That's really interesting. Pretty sure you were breathing just fine beforehand. Um, Posting love quotes under your pictures gives off the same energy as posting Bible verses. Oh, yeah, his love is eternal, huh? Pretty sure you're not going to be saying that when he cheats on you in a week with Mary Magdalene. So I went and saw a psychic recently, and whether or not you believe in that, that's fine. But I went and saw the psychic, and basically she said that the reason I was going through shit that I was going through was because I had wronged someone in a previous life. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, why am I getting in trouble for something I did in a previous life? Like, I didn't even do it in this lifetime. That's like not getting a job at a candle shop because my friend committed arson. Like, I'm not trying to burn down the place. I just like the smell of pine wood, and I want to pay my bills. I also think there should be a grace period between lifetimes then, because more than 2, that was the old me, all right? I should not be held accountable for that. Thank you. So when I was younger, I used to get confused between the words prostitute and prosecute. So when I would go into stores and they would have signs that said shoplifters will be prosecuted, I'd be like, you can do that? Like, can you imagine just getting pimped out by Walmart for stealing a carton of milk? And like, what do you do if that store goes out of business? Do you just get sold somewhere else? Is this like some sex trafficking shit? I don't understand. But you know they definitely did that back in the old days, right? Like that was their way of business. And if that's the case, then the whole premise of Aladdin is changed. Because in the beginning of the movie, they're chasing him for stealing a loaf of bread. If they caught him, they'd be like, all right, now just go fuck Jafar. But I mean, let's be real. Jafar would like it, though. He's definitely gay. Like, literally, if you think about it, there's like nothing to do, and his only friend is a bird. Like, you don't think he's ever looked over at Iago and been like, all right, let's fuck. And let's also be real, hot Jasmine, you know, Jasmine, when she's his sex slave and wearing the red outfit, she's definitely his beard. Like, there is no way that Jafar is not gay. This is the hill I will die on. So recently I went to a bus stop, and I was sitting waiting for the bus, and this old man came up next to me, and he sat down. He starts telling me about his life, and he goes, you know, he's like, you look like my dead wife. And I was like, what do I even say to that? I was like, before or after she died? Like, I'm not out here trying to look like a corpse. But also, was she hot? Can I see pictures? Because I'm not trying to look like someone ugly either. Right? What else? So recently my friend got catcalled, which catcalling is such a weird thing to me. I've never thought someone was so attractive that I had to aggressively yell at them through a moving vehicle. I wouldn't just look at Billy and be like, God damn, I'd love to see you in some gray sweatpants. I mean, I might be thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. But yeah, so I said, well, what did they say to you? And she was like, they pointed at her and went, tall. And that was it. I was like, that's the most oddly specific interaction. I was like, I want to see what oddly specific things they would say about me. They'd be like, low self-esteem. Daddy issues. Need someone to tell the waiter when her order is wrong. Listen, they have a hard enough job, I feel bad. All right, that's my time. Thank you.
One more time for Trisha. And we have John Bubble up next.
What's shaking, everybody? How are we? Monday night. Monday fun day. Let's fucking get into it, huh? Yo, dude, like, the seasons are starting to change. Like, it's almost spooky season, dude. I live for it. I live for it. I'm gonna sit down. I feel like sitting down. No. It felt weird. No, the vibe was wrong. But, like, it's almost spooky season. I love Halloween. And when I was growing up, there was, like, this whole thing where, like, parents were concerned about kids getting weed in their Halloween candy. Now, I don't understand what the big deal is. Because, like, I'm about a month and a half sober. I feel good about that. But, like, when I was on the weed, the last thing I wanted to do was share it. Especially with your kids. But, like, what's the worst case scenario? Like, they get a little weed in their candy bar. Okay, cool. They get the munchies, the Beatles sound better, and they're asleep by 8:30. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's a dream scenario. It's a dream scenario. I would pray that my kids got weed in their candy. I would pray for it every day. I'm chronically late to things. And I had the realization a little bit ago that, like, I feel like I had to cut off all my friends who are always early to things. Just because I don't need that kind of negative energy in my life, man. Like, I don't need people texting me and being like, I'm here, where are you? And I just text back like, I'll be real, I didn't even shower yet, and I was thinking about jerking off first. So honestly, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a minute. So you know, or you know, you can always send some nudes and move the process along. You call it being creepy, I call it being considerate of your time. That's what that is. Hell yeah, dude. So I went on like a pretty terrible date a couple weeks ago, which is weird to say because I know I present myself like an asexual muppet. I know that. But like it was going okay. It was like popping off over text or whatever. It was going all right. And we go out to eat and it's okay. Maybe there's going to be a date too. Until I'm like, I want to take things slow. And she says, okay, I want you to meet my kid. Now, how am I supposed to respond to that? You know, I mean, I was polite. I was a gentleman. I stayed there. I paid the check, etc. But, like, mentally, I was checked out. Like, mentally, I was on my couch watching The Simpsons, dude. For real. I should have asked questions, though. It should have been like, oh, is the dad in the picture? Or, oh, how old is he? Or, oh, well, does he have a Switch 2 yet? You know? She'll just come downstairs. Babe, I just put the kid to bed. You know what time it is? Hell yeah, I know what time it is. Time for Mario Kart. Boot it up. I'm Yoshi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But, like, how would that go? You know, if she was like, yeah, sure. If, like, she takes me home to meet the kid, and, like, he comes down to the kitchen, the look on his face is pure disappointment. And he's like, Mom, I'm not mad at you that you can do better. I'm mad that I can do better. For real, look at this guy. Does he look like he can throw a football to you? Do you still have Jeremy's number? Like, my God, he was dumber than a bag of bricks, but holy shit, could that man throw a football. He can throw a spiral like a motherfucker. But, Mom, Dad's winning. You need to respect yourself, okay? Dad's dating a 23-year-old TikTok influencer. He's winning. You don't deserve joint custody. You don't deserve joint custody. I'm counting how many fruit snacks are in that cupboard, you fat fuck. If the number's off by 1 tomorrow morning, you're in trouble. And I'm like, did you just say fruit snacks? That sounds yummy. Sounds good. But imagine if I were like, yeah, I'll meet your kid. She takes me home. She takes an urn off the mantle. And she's like, this is Christopher. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But thank God. My primary concern went from don't ruin this kid's life to don't knock him over. And if I do, no big deal. I know how to use crazy glue. I know how to use a vacuum cleaner, and I know how to keep a secret. So we're set. We're set, baby. So I am an uncle now. I don't really want my own kids, but I am an uncle now, and she's rocking our world. She's about a year and a half old, but she's being raised in a bilingual household. She's gonna be speaking both English and Spanish. I think that's really cool, really progressive. I love that. I want to meet her on her level, though, right? And 3 years of Spanish in high school, I didn't retain anything. Like, I literally retained just enough to get me through the Taco Bell menu, dude. Like just enough to skate by. But so I figured, what am I gonna do? I think I figured it out. I'm gonna listen to a lot of the band Sublime and hope a word or two sinks in. John, maybe you should practice the language a little bit. No. There are 2 things I do not practice, dude. It is the Spanish language and Santeria. John, that's 2 Sublime jokes in a row. Maybe you should scale it back a little bit. Fuck you, it's what I got. Remember that. I'll get out of here with this, I guess. I love jam bands a lot. And as a representative of the jam band community, I apologize. I know a lot of it is gobbledygook. I know hemp isn't a basic food group. I know fucking hacky sack isn't a sport. I know Birkenstocks aren't acceptable in all situations. I know all that, okay? But I love it. It's for me. And I figured, if you think about it, there's a lot about jam bands and comedy that don't mix. Because, you get a jam band high before they go on stage. You got flow state, man. Absolute flow state. You got a comic high before they go on stage. They start recapping the movie they saw last night and are like, should we order a pizza? But a jam band, they can play the same guitar riff over and over, and it just gets better every time. A jam band, they can play the same guitar riff over and over, and it just gets better every time. A jam band, they can play the same guitar riff over and over, and it just gets better every time. A jam band, nah, dude, I could have easily done that joke for 5 more minutes, but no. I'll get out of here with that. Give it up for Rich. I'll see you guys. Come to the fucking Little Theater on August 29th. My special, $10 at the door. I'm there. Trisha's on the show. Elliot, Danny Orvac. It's going to be a fucking blast. I love you. Bye.
Let's hear it for John Bubble. Make sure you tune into the NEPA Scene podcast on all of NEPA Scene social media channels this Wednesday from 7 to probably about 8:30, somewhere around there, to join our conversation with John Bubble, Trisha you saw earlier, and Elliot. It's going to be a lot of fun. And next up we have Sky Dugan.
I'm so short. All right, I cop out every time I come up here. I play guitar for like 2 hours before this, and then I come up here and I'm like, I'm gonna plug my phone in. So I'm sorry. So wrapped. She ain't going nowhere.
There you are.
Thank you, sir. Type C. They look very red. I'm sorry. I think I have a fever. I've been sick. But, like, you won't catch it. Promise. Aw.
Okay, you're good to go.
Lesser known Paramore song, by the way. You escape like a runaway train, off the track and down again. My heart's beating like a steamboat tugging all your burdens on my shoulders. In the morning I'll rise. In the morning I'll let you die. In the morning, on my worries. Now there's nothing but time that's wasted, and words that have no backbone. Now it feels like the whole world's waiting. Can you hear me? That's so loud. Echoes fading. In the morning I'll rise. In the morning I'll let you die. In the morning, on my side. And it takes all of my strength not to dig you up from the ground in which you lay. The biggest part of me, you were the greatest thing, and now you're just a memory to let go of. And in the morning I'll rise. In the morning I'll let you die. In the morning, on my side. In the morning I'll rise. In the morning I'll let you die. In the morning, on my worries. All right, throwback. Three little birds sat on my told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we've got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, lay your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, lay your head down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely. Sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Just relax, don't you let those other boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more you stay the same, the more things seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, lay your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, lay your head down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow. 'Twas more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When are you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, lay your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, lay your head down. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, lay your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, lay your head down. You're gonna find yourself some way, somehow.
That's also so low. What am I doing? We're gonna go for another love. My range is tired. She's tired.
Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the Victory Love High. Mama's dancing, the baby on her shoulders. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. The boy could sing, knew how to move everything. Always wanting more. He leave you longing for black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning about to drive you wild. Mama's baby's in the heart tender, leaves him crying in the aisle. The way he moved, it was a sin, so sweet and true. Always want more, he leave you longing for, like velvet in that little boy's smile, like velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that I'm taught what? Like velvet, if you please. Every word of every song that he sang was for you. In a flash, he was gone. It happened so soon. What could you do? Like velvet in that little boy's smile, black velvet at that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees, like velvet, if you please. Black velvet in that little boy's smile, black velvet with that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees, black velvet, if you please. If you please, if you please. I used to play that song in a band. This is my favorite. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Sky. And we have Maria up next.
Okay, we're just gonna do one. Sorry, just start. Not like I'm counting the days, but it's been 25. You're out there killing the game, but damn, I miss you tonight. And I'm out at a party and they're playing our song. I cry photos. You're making it worse 'cause you're so hot. It's hurting my feelings. I get a little bit lonely. Get a little more close to me. You're the only one who really knows me, babe. You're so hard, you're hurting my feelings. I can't see you though the X-rated dreaming. Back on that coast-to-coast life. You know I live for the hustle, but damn, I miss you tonight. And I cry on the dance floor. You notice I cry on the dance floor. It's so embarrassing. Don't send me photos. You're making it worse 'cause you're so hot. It's hurting my feelings. I get a little bit lonely. Get a little more close to me. You're the only one who really knows me, babe. You're so hard, you hurt my feelings. I can't see you. So hard, you hurt my feelings. I can't see you. So hard, you hurt my feelings. I can't see you. So hard, you hurt my feelings. I can't see you. So hard, you hurt my feelings. I can't see you. Thank you. Okay, I'm only doing one.
All right, let's hear it again for Maria. And we have Fiji and the Beans up next.
This one is about a fish, and he's a very thirsty fish. And he's looking for some water. Sebastian the fish, 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 Sebastian the fish. Sebastian the fish, 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 Sebastian the fish.
I need my goddamn water. Sebastian the fish.
This next song is called Passion, and I'll probably forget the words halfway through it again. And I'm staring at my room cause it's all that I can do. And I fucking hate my dad, but I really love him too. I think I resent you and all that you stand for, but I can't put into words, so I'll just take more. Fuck it! And I'm treated like a pet in your silly fucking life. Always told you this, do that, and to always stand up straight. Go to this and go to bed. It's all that you're here for. Pay your dues and pay respect to no one who deserves it. Torturous lies hidden behind strands of lemonade hair, choking on air made of the promises that we once shared. Strands of lemonade hair sway in the air, keeping what they hide. Strands of lemonade hair wisp in the air, forming life's disguise. Strands of lemonade hair, strands of lemonade hair. And the only warmth I feel is the glow on my screen. And I'm more than starving, but I just can't eat. And going out just feels like a chore, even though it's all I do anymore. Fuck it! And this bag of chips been still for weeks, but I'm just too lazy and it's out of my reach. I think I'll wait until the dog gets it. Sultrous lies hidden behind strands of lemonade hair, choking on air made of the promises that we once shared. Strands of lemonade hair sway in the air, keeping what they hide. Strands of lemonade hair wisp in the air, forming life's disguise. Strands of lemonade hair, strands of lemonade hair. Your lemonade hair keeps me tangled in its affairs. The strawberry gaze speaks to my mind in so many ways. Torturous lies hidden behind strands of lemonade hair, choking on air made of the promises that we once shared. Strands of lemonade hair sway in the air, keeping what they hide. Strands of lemonade hair wisp in the air, forming life's disguise. Strands of lemonade hair wisp in the air, keeping what they hide. Strands of lemonade hair sway in the air, forming life's disguise. Thank you, but enough guitar. I swear I'm learning my lesson. Slowly, slowly. This next song isn't really about anything. It's just about having a good time. And I wrote it during a very crash out period. It's called MTV.
Yeah. Fiji in the beans. Fiji in the beans. Go ahead. Tell them Fiji.
MTV Crib's got a rim my bed, it's calling me a freak.
What? What?
Take a sneak peek, and she's looking real good, I'll keep her for the week.
Oh shit.
Making my shot in my pretty little mama, gonna have a real good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Pass a shot of cuss, we might last a little longer, but just for another night. Cause she a freak though, so unique though. Of amigos, super sweet hoe. With tequila, wanna meet her. The ma who gave you that chica, mamacita, tryna be ya, your man for the next week now. Not that long, just for the night. Is she a freak though? So unique though. Of amigos,
Super sweet hoe.
not that long, just for the night. Trying to show you what's good, trying to show you what's wrong. We go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, then left, right, left, right, left, right, stop. Call me yours, cause you know my shoes are big. You know, Peter stays rocking through the obscene. MTV Crib's calling me a freak, but she got me in a bed for the rest of the week.
Huh? Chip, 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 chip.
She a freak hoe, so unique hoe, super sweet hoe, so unique though, super sweet hoe, of amigos, so unique though.
Hey, hey.
With tequila, wanna meet her. The ma who gave you that chica, mamacita, tryna be ya, your man for the next week now.
Not that long, just for the night.
Now,
Not that long, just for the night. Not that long.
I said a week in the song, but now I'm saying just for the night. It makes no sense, but you'll love it anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. This last song, the cop would not be very happy with me.
I went to a festival over the weekend and I did a lot of drugs. Wow. He would not be happy. I got pulled over, he took my weed. This is before the festival. But if he's out there listening, I love you. Don't be mad at me, please. We're young once. This next song is called Possession. If it'll load.
Got my brain all scrambled.
I'm speeding again too. I learned no lesson.
They hit me with possession, cause I drive way too fast. They hit me with possession, cause my foot stays on the gas, way too fast. No brakes, pop fast. In the mirror looking back, and the lights they flash and flash. Hit the weed, hide the ball, hit the weed, hide the ball, hit the weed, hide the ball. Flashing lights I'll never know. Now I'm swerving through the lanes, got a warrant in my path.
Love stories, every ticket for my last. Got me punching on the dash.
Thinking, damn, is this really Fiji's last? Possession! Obsession! Possession! So what's your deal with me? Possession! Obsession! Possession!
What's your deal with me?
Gotta go paranoid, 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 gotta go, I'm paranoid, I gotta go, I'm paranoid, I gotta go, I'm paranoid!
So I mean, like, what's your deal with me? This is your second time pulling me over this month. Do you like me or something? The third time I'm just gonna add you on Facebook.
What's your deal with me?
What's your deal with me, man? Thank you. I am Fiji and the Beans. This is Chris, aka Shuda. We love you, and yes.
All right, keep it going for Chris. And we have Machi up next. Yeah, he wanted to tune up before, so. Yep.
Me too. Oh. Damn. Okay. Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between and not out of there. Anyway, I'm going to sing a couple songs. Hope you'll enjoy. My mind runs away to you with a thought I'd hope you see. Can't see where it's wandered to, but I know where it wants to be. I'm waiting patiently, though time is moving slow. I have more vacancy, and I wanted you to know that you're the one designed for me. A distant stranger that I will complete. I know you're out there, we're meant to be. So keep your head up and make it to me. Make it to me. It's too late, it's coming. So sick of this lonely air, it seems such a waste of breath. So much that I need to share, so much to get off my chest. I'm waiting patiently, though time is moving slow. I have more vacancy, and I wanted you to know that you're the one designed for me. A distant stranger that I will complete. I know you're out there, we're meant to be. So keep your head up and make it to me. Make it to me. Make it to me. Make it to me. Oh, baby, oh, we both know the truth. If it were the real me and you, this wouldn't be the right thing to do. Now the room is all hazy, we're too lost in the fumes. I feel like it's just me and you. Yeah, we've got nothing to lose. It's too late to run away from it all. It's too late to get away from it all. I'm done with the running, so I give it to you. This moment has caused a reaction resulting in a real attachment. Will you take me to Nirvana? I don't think this will last, but you're here in my arms. Oh baby, oh, we both feel the same. I'm not gonna give you my name, and I don't think you want that to change. We're in this together, we both know who we are. Even if we're moving too fast, baby, we should take it too far. It's too late to run away from it all. It's too late to get away from it all. I'm done with the running, so I give it to you. This moment has caused a reaction resulting in a reattachment. Will you take me to Nirvana? I don't think this will last, but you're here in my arms. Will you take me to Nirvana? I don't think this will last, but you're here in my arms. And that's the end of that song. Oh, thank you. And then I really liked singing that last song, the other Sam Smith song I sang the other day. Anyway, let me find it. Who did that? Yeah, do it again. Do I remember the? No, I don't remember the lyrics. No, hold on to my. You and me, we made a vow, for better or for worse. I can't believe you let me down, but the proof's in a way it hurts. For months on end I've had my doubts, denying every tear. I wish this would be over now, but I know I still need you here. You say I'm crazy, but you don't think I know what you've done. But when you come in, baby, I know I'm not the only one. so unavailable. Now sadly I know why. Your heart is unobtainable, even though God knows you kept mine. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you come in, baby, I know I'm not the only one. I have loved you for many years. Maybe I am just not enough. You've made me realize my deepest fear by lying and tearing yourself. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you come in, baby, I know I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you come in, baby, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I know, 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 I know I'm not the only one.
And that's my 15 minutes of fame. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Shout out to Union Vapors. Support the scene. Pull up. Monday nights are so much fun, y'all. I know it's Mondays, but Monday fun day, right? No, I'm sorry. Anyway, have a good night.
All right, let's hear from Machi. And we have Invictus up next.
not the goal, man. I make very bright and cheery music for all the happy plastic people. All right.
Count your blessings, yeah. Count your stars hard. One can find in this world. We are know
That was Icarus, and this next track is really, I'm just gonna wing it.
Fragmented
I made a lot of that up, like in the moment. That's the next. Thank you. I am Invictus, and I'm interested in starting a shoegaze, grunge, goth rock band. If anybody's interested. Thank you.
All right, keep it going for Invictus. And we have the Setting Stone up next.
I don't know what I did. I've been recovering from a head injury, and this is the result.
Normally I would say something to the effect of, oh, don't be so hard on yourself, but I think you might be onto something with that statement.
Well, we haven't plugged it in yet. So part of my show is just bringing this here, getting out of my house, and whatever I did here, I looked at it, I'm like, I don't even know who put that together. So this is part of the show.
Love it. You tell me what you need to plug
I'm going to commission you to build me one of those.
This is my makeshift snake.
Uh-huh. So do you know what is what?
This is vocal. This is the guitar. This is a bass, and this can be a drum track if I want.
Okay. Are you using all four or?
I don't know. Can you plug them all in?
Yeah.
Yeah, plug them all in. you feeling? How you feeling? I think it might all be, but when I record it, I think it goes different. But that's what we're figuring out right now. Yep.
Another day, another day, another's house, smoking glass, I sweat desert sound.
Should I turn down? I can turn my input down.
Another day, another's lost, smoking glass, I sweat desert salt, a dead kid, you was my friend, another day. So when I was a little kid, there was a nightmare I had. There was a man in a black hat who kept chasing me. True story. And I kept running and running, and it kept happening over and over, and it was a fucking nightmare. Not a good one. So I spent my whole life running from that man in the black hat. And the real nightmare was the life I was living. So I'm not gonna run from that guy anymore. smoking glass, I sweat desert sun, dead kid, he was my friend. Another day, won't bother him, coming home, I stand in line, mom and dad, they have changed their mind, too old to love, too young to die, coming home, to stand in line. From town, I'm back again. Another day with you, my lovely friends. Let's go out, we'll see the bands, we'll hear the sounds, we will be the fans. Get the pain, be in love again, forget the hate, you know this is not the end. For once in my life, I'm gonna be alone and share what's mine. For once in my life, I'm gonna stand up and share what's mine. I lost track of time. Walk up here and everything, and I didn't even do anything. Cannot be together, but I love you. You said we cannot be together, but you love me too. Who says we cannot be together, and I love you. Who says we cannot be together, when you love me too? On the way to what you want, on the way to see what you create, on the way, fuck who town. I'm back again. Another day with you, my lovely friends. Rebuild the world and start again to find a home with you, my lovely friends. Let's go out to see the bands. We'll hear the sounds and we will be the fans. Forget the pain, be in love again. Forget the hate. This is not the end.
Keep it going for the Setting Stone. And I know it was worth it because when I put your name up on the board there, I can tell you half the room was like, oh my God, the Setting Stone's coming? I love him. We're very thankful you are.
I love the scene. I love the scene so much.
Next up, we've got Squid Sterling.
With all those fucking heathens. That is such a pretty bass. Everybody is naturally taller than me. The onions? The onions. I love onions. That's not good. All right. Hi, everyone. Hello. I just wanted to see how quiet this room could actually get. There's no reason for me doing this How the fuck are we doing, guys? There we go. Billy. I had to wake everybody the fuck up. I had to wake myself up, actually. That was for me, selfishly. I'm going to play an original first. This is my latest one. It's called Just for a Moment. Same old shoes that you got for me back in the good old days, singing the same old songs that I used to play for you. So much time has passed and we've all grown up in the same damn city just across the town. Been waiting for the day that I can finally meet you again. You know I wrote you this song and I don't know what you've heard, but I've been dying to play it for you, even just for a moment. All my earth stood still, like it was only the two of us in a crowded room, and all I see is you, free from the haunting of the ghosts of our past. Walked by and you smiled at me, everything felt like it's okay, even just for a moment, everything felt back up where we left off before. You know, we didn't live long and it was getting late. There's still so many other things that I need to say. So maybe we can get together and do this again soon. You know, I wrote you this song and I don't know if you've heard, but I've been dying to play it for you, even just for a moment. All my earth stood still, like it was only the two of us in a crowded room, and all I see is you, free from the haunting of the ghosts of our past, free from the guilt and the weight of regret. When you walked by and you smiled at me, everything felt like it's okay, just for a moment, everything felt okay. Just for a moment, just for a moment, my earth stood still. It was just for a moment, just for a moment, my soul was filled. It was just for a moment. We're flying high in outer space. It was just for a moment, another dance with you up on center stage. just for a moment. It was just for a moment. It was just for a moment. All my earth stood still, like it was only the two of us in a crowded room, and all I see is you. Free from the haunting of the ghosts of our past, free from the guilt and the weight of regret. When you walked by and you smiled at me, everything felt like it's okay, even just for a moment. Everything felt okay. Thank you. That was my latest original, just for a moment. And I just started doing this thing, I don't know, a couple days ago, where I'm doing the Squid Room sessions. And I'll be doing various originals, covers, just from the comfort of my living room. And for better or for worse, I'm gonna put them out there, and I'm gonna see what, if something comes of it, cool. And if not, cool, the art's out there. But like, follow along for that stuff. Watch it. Give me opinions. Let me know how it is. It's all constructive here. Wouldn't be the first time. But next one is coming out tomorrow. And I don't know if it's an original or cover, but it's tomorrow. Yeah! I broke a string earlier, again, for the second time in like 3 days. But we're good. It's a cover. Your name, 17 tracks, and I've had it with this game. I'm breaking my back just to know your name. You ain't close in a place like this. Heaven ain't close, so don't blink, you might miss. Heaven ain't close in a place like this. I tell you, anything goes in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let her ruin my moonlight. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend, looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, and I've got potential. Ready, let's rule on to something new. Told and I'm leaving without you. Heaven ain't close in a place like this. I tell you, heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let her ruin my moonlight. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend, looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, and I've got potential. Rushing around. Busy yourself from me. And I said, maybe, baby, please. I just don't know now. All I wanna do is ride. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend, looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, and I've got potential. Rushing around. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend, looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, and I've got potential. Rushing around. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February last year. It's not confidential. I've got potential. Rushing around. I almost fucking choked and died at the end. Thanks, guys. You're my friend, Billy. Fuck you, Billy. Thar she blows, indeed. Thar hath thou blown. Oh, we out here, fam. Holy fuck. All right. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven, this could be hell. Then she lit up the candle, and she showed me the way. There were voices out the corridor, thought I hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Here, any time of year, you can find me here. Mine's deeply twisted. She's got that Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. And she danced in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are coming from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Nice surprise, what a nice surprise, ring your alibi. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. And he said, we're all just prisoners here of our own device. In the master's chambers, gathered for the feast. They stab him with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, and I was running for the door. I had to find a passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, you are programmed to receive. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. Thank you. Do I have time for one more, Rich, or are we cooked? Yeah? Cool. Fam, we cooking with fucking bacon grease, bro. Bacon grease and eggs? Sorry, vegetarian friends. Sorry, veggie boys and girls. Totally to be confused with VeggieTales. Well, bitch, get your pitchforks out, because that ain't coming. This one goes out to the VeggieTales. Oh. Not for real, it's for the VeggieTales. It's called Fuck Her Gently. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love and fucking give her some smooches too. Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I'm gonna fuck you softly. I'm gonna screw you gently. I'm gonna hump you sweetly. I'm gonna bar you discreetly. Then you say, hey, I got your flowers. And then you say, wait a minute, Sally, I think I've got something in my teeth. Could you get it out from me? That's fucking teamwork. What's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. And then I'm gonna love you completely. Then I'll fucking fuck you discreetly. And then I'll fucking bone you completely. But then I'm gonna fuck you. Yo, I'm done. I'm too tired for this. I'm Squid Sterling, guys. For VeggieTales. Follow me on all socials under that. I don't got any announcements. Yeah, I do. Make sure you come by to V-Spot on September 12th for the Electric City Music Conference, because your boy's playing on Friday, and it's going to be for celebrating my birthday, so come the fuck out, please. Okay, I'm done. Bye. Well, that was an experience. I apologize.
Keep it going for VeggieTales, everybody. VeggieTales, yes, excellent. I'm sorry, I meant Christian propaganda. Let's keep it going for Christian propaganda. Disguised as a really badly animated children's cartoon. And next up we have Birdie.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Birdie today. Only on Mondays at Union Vapors. And sometimes Tuesdays at the V Spot if I'm feeling wily. Like a coyote, yeah. Like that? Like that? Yeah. You think so? Are you happy with that? Because I can be happy with that. The first time we locked eyes, it felt like Radiohead was playing in the moonlight. It was just right. And the next time that I came around, I was feeling down, and you picked me up and spun me around, put me back on solid ground. Now, every day feels like I've got love on my side. And I believe I'll be just fine. The hardest and weirdest are the moments when I am all alone with myself. So I think of your voice and the words that you'd say to me if you knew I was a mess. But now, every day feels like I've got love on my side. And I believe I'll be just fine. The best part of growing old and knowing you is knowing that we care. And I know how I can be, so I'm sorry that I don't make it easy to be there. And every day feels like I've got love on my side. And I believe, hang on, I'll be just fine.
Thanks, guys. That's my new song called Got Love. Keep an eye out, because there might be more about that soon. That's the only song I'm gonna do. I love you guys. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Union Vapors. Thank you for making me sound good. Way to go, everybody, tonight.
Let's hear it again for Birdie. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Ken to close us out tonight. Let's hear it for Ken.
Hello, hello. Sound good? Yeah. All right. So, in light of recent events, like our awesome Fuck Her Gently VeggieTales cover, my favorite episode of the childhood TV show. Also, I'm starting a religion. That's real. You can find the Church of the Otherwise Doomed on Facebook. We're working it out to get tax-free status with the IRS and to help people. I actually wanted to read a letter. It's from a collection of letters, fictional letters by C.S. Lewis, the guy who wrote Chronicles of Narnia. The name of the work is The Screwtape Letters, and it's one of my favorite fictional archetypes. I'm a big fan of Faustian bargains and deals for people's souls. So The Screwtape Letters is a collection of letters written by a head-tempting demon, Screwtape, to his useless nephew, Wormwood. And basically, it's like a vehicle to talk about Christianity and shit. But the final chapter, the patient, as the person that Wormwood is tasked with seducing down to hell for all eternity, dies in the British Blitz. And in the end, Wormwood's project fails. And this is a letter from his loving uncle, Wormwood, the final letter of these Screwtape Letters. I like it. It's spooky. It's fun. So here we go. My dear, my very dear Wormwood, my poppet, my pig's knee. How mistakenly now that all is lost, you come whimpering to ask me whether the terms of affection in which I address you meant nothing from the beginning. Far from it. Rest assured, my love for you and your love for me are like as two peas. I have always desired you. As you, pitiful fool, desired me. The difference is that I am the stronger. I think they will give you to me now, or a bit of you. Love you. Why, yes, as dainty a morsel as I ever grew fat on. You have let a soul slip through your fingers. The howl of sharpened famine for that loss re-echoes at this moment through all the levels of the kingdom of noise down to the very throne itself. It makes me mad to think of it. How well I know what happened at the instant when they snatched him from you. There was a sudden clearing of his eyes, was there not, as he saw you for the first time and recognized the part you had in him and knew that you had it no longer. Just think, and let it be the beginning of your agony. What he felt at that moment, as if a scab had fallen from an old sore, as if he were emerging from a hideous shell-like tether, as if he shuffled off for good and all a defiled, wet, clinging garment. By hell, it is misery enough to see them in their mortal days, taking off dirtied and uncomfortable clothes and splashing in hot water and giving little grunts of pleasure, stretching their eased limbs. What then of this final stripping, this complete cleansing? The more one thinks about it, the worse it becomes. He got through so easily. No gradual misgivings, no doctor's sentence, no nursing home, no operating theater, no false hopes of life. Sheer, instantaneous liberation. One moment it seemed to be all our world. The scream of bombs, the fall of houses, the stink and taste of high explosive on the lips and the lungs, the feet burning with weariness, the heart cold with horrors, the brain reeling, the legs aching. Next moment, all this was gone. Gone like a bad dream, never again to be of any account. Defeated, outmaneuvered fool. Did you mark how naturally, as if he'd been born for it, the earth-born vermin entered the new life? How all his doubts became, in the twinkling of an eye, ridiculous? I knew what the creature was saying to itself. Yes, of course. It was always like this. All horrors have followed the same course, getting worse and worse, forcing you to a kind of bottleneck till, at the very moment when you thought you must be crushed, behold, you're out of the narrows and all was suddenly well. The extraction hurt more and more, and then the tooth was out. The dream became a nightmare, and then you woke. You die, and die, and die, and then you are beyond death. How could I have ever doubted it? As he saw you, he saw them. I know how it was. You reeled back dizzy and blinded, more hurt by them than he had ever been by bombs. The degradation of it. That this thing of earth and slime could stand upright and converse with spirits before whom you, a spirit, could only cower. Perhaps you had hoped that the awe and strangeness of it would dash his joy, but that this cursed thing, the gods are strange to mortal eyes, and yet they are not strange. He had no faintest conception to that very hour of how they would look, and even doubted their existence. But when he saw them, and he knew he had always known them, and realized what part each one of them had played at many an hour in his life when he had supposed himself alone, so that now he could say to them one by one, not, "Who are you?" but, "So it was you all the time." All that they were and said at this meeting woke memories. The dim consciousness of friends about him, which had haunted his solitudes from infancy, was now at least explained. The central music and every pure experience, which had always just evaded memory, was now at last recovered. Recognition made him free of their company almost before the limbs of his corpse became quiet. Only you were left outside. He saw not only them, he saw him, this animal, this thing begotten in a bed, could look on him. What is blinding, suffocating fire to you is now cool light to him, is clarity itself, and wears the form of a man. You would like, if you could, to interpret the patient's prostration in the presence, his self-abhorrence and utter knowledge of his sins. Yes, Wormwood, a clearer knowledge even than yours. On the analogy of your own choking and paralyzing sensations when you encounter that deadly air that breathes from the heart of heaven. But it's all nonsense. Pains he may still have to encounter, but they embrace those pains. All the delights of sense or heart or intellect with which you could once have tempted him, even the delights of virtue itself, now seem to him in comparison but as the half-nauseous attractions of a raddled harlot, would seem to a man who hears that his true beloved, whom he has loved all his life, and whom he had believed to be dead, is alive and even now at his door. He is caught up into that world where pain and pleasure take on transfinite values, and all our arithmetic is dismayed. Once more, the inexplicable meets us. Next to the curse of useless tempters like yourself, the greatest curse upon us is the failure of our intelligence department. If only we could find out what he was really up to. Alas, alas, that knowledge, in itself so hateful and mawkish a thing, should it be necessary for power? Sometimes I am almost in despair. All that sustains me is the conviction that our realism, our rejection in the face of all temptations, of all silly nonsense and claptrap, must win in the end. Meanwhile, I have you to settle with. Most truly do I sign myself, your increasingly and ravenously affectionate uncle, Screwtape. So yeah, spooky season, we're getting there. And on the talk of spooky season and cool and spooky events coming up, we have a whole ton of stuff coming down the pipeline for the shop. Let me pull it all up. And as I'm pulling that all up, guys, I want to thank you all for coming out, as always. Looks like we have a game night tomorrow. Basically, we have all these board games. No one ever plays them. So let's fix that. Let's hang out at the shop around 8 and call it when we call it. This Friday, Loud as Hell presents Broken Alibi, Big Handsome, The Summits and Lunar Pools. This Saturday, Toothless, Disruptor, and Spew. Saturday, August 30th, my sister's birthday party, No Fight, No Victory, Copper Mine, Bedroom Floor, Delenda, Drowning Kelly. September 4th, Hambone Skinny. And guys, I don't know yet if this is actually going to happen, but we are currently working really hard on getting Escape from the Zoo here on September 5th. If we can pull that down, we would be absolutely tickled pink. Lots of cool stuff, metal shows, punk shows, poetry coming in the works. We have a musical theater review that I'm sure everyone is already very prepared for and just ready to go. And we're going to be doing more and more collaborations and workshops with local artists and entertainers, so don't miss any of those. The only way to really stay in the loop is to follow us on Facebook or Instagram. So if you're not doing that, you ought to. And if you know somebody who enjoys things that is over the age of 21, you should probably invite them to follow our shop and all that good stuff. That being said, I'm going to hand it over to Rich House, and let's hear it for him.
Let's hear it for Ken and for Todd for doing the sound tonight. And keep it going for all our performers that came out tonight. Thank you all so much for bringing your talent to the stage. We greatly appreciate it. So this is the NEPA Scene Open Mic at Union Vapors 570. We are here Monday nights. Sign-ups are 8 to 9:30, and then we usually run till about midnight, 12:30 or so. So thanks for hanging out and supporting local talent. Thank you for bringing your talent here. We will see you on Tuesday at the V-Spot, as always, for the NEPA Scene Open Mic there. Sign-ups are 6 to 8, and then we usually run till about the same time. So hopefully we'll see you all there tomorrow. And we also have an interview that we shot last week, because we ended kind of early last week. So me and Ken sat down for an interview about the 2-year anniversary, which we should definitely celebrate with a quick, Yeah, you guys are still here and still doing great shows and great events and things like that. So we talked about this open mic. We also talked about all the events they've done so far and stuff they have coming up in the future. So we'll be putting that out this week, so stay tuned to NEPA Scene social media channels for that. We're also doing the NEPA Scene podcast this Wednesday with 3 local comedians talking about John Bubble's album release show, or a album release show. That's what I'm used to promoting, but in this case, a recording of his comedy special. So that should be pretty fun. So we'll have John Bubble, Trisha Marie, and Elliot, who I haven't seen in like 2 or 3 years at this point. So Elliot, please come back to the open mic. We haven't seen you in way too long. So yeah, we'll be hanging out this Wednesday from 7 to 8:30 or so on all of NEPA Scene social media channels. So tune in, join the conversation, ask questions and comments, harass them if you want, heckle them, whatever you want to do. It's a good time. And then throughout the rest of the week, NEPA Scene goes out and covers shows and interviews other local artists and all that good stuff, photos, videos, podcasts, live streams, all that good stuff. So if you'd like to support that, we have our merch right over there behind Ken with including our new NEPA Scene hats. We got these new baseball hats in. They're pretty great. Dad hats, if you will. And then a bunch of other stuff over there as well, or if you just want to throw $1 or $2 in the tip jar, just to keep things going. So thanks so much for coming out, and we will see you here next Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the NEPA Scene Open Mic at the V-Spot. All right, have a good night, everybody.